We're quite an unusual airport in terms of our passenger profile. About 53% of our passengers are actually travelling on business, and that's higher than any other airport in the UK, and I think even higher than Dublin Airport in terms of its passenger to business to leisure mix. About 60% of our tickets are actually sold outside of London, so we're a gateway to London. And we're a significant contributor to London's economy, and we hope we can do somewhat the same to those destinations at the other end. We contribute about 900 million euros a year to the London economy currently, and we support about 13 billion euros worth of exports through the airport every year. A lot of activity happening that people may not be aware of it. I said that we were sold in 2016, and we were. We were sold for in excess of £2 billion last year to a consortium of 3 Canadian pension funds and the Kuwaiti Investment Fund. So on behalf of my previous shareholders, a very successful transaction, and one that our new owners are very excited about, and I think a very significant vote of confidence both in the UK as well as in the airport itself. The good thing about selling to pension funds, and it's interesting when you look at what's happening to airport ownership around the world, the ownership is changing very significantly. If you went back 50 years, it was nearly always state-owned when you looked at airports. Now it's increasingly privately owned. In the last 20 years, it was infrastructure funds. Many of them were time-bound, like our previous owners. They could only own it for 10 years. The new owners have a more long-term view of what they want to get out of airports. So they're patient capital. They're looking at a 30-year horizon, and they're willing to invest over that time. And I think that's really, really positive. The business, I think, if you look at at slide 3 there, is quite a resilient business. It's been growing, as I said, by about 60% since 2012. But you can see there was a dip from 2008, so the financial crisis hit us, then the Eurozone crisis. And despite that, we continue to grow. And I think that's going to be very important for us as we go into a post-Brexit world.